Now let's hear this nigga story one more time, y'all, before we go on to the next thing. Let's hear his story one more time. Let's hear how he told it happened. Matter of fact, I'm going to show both of these motherfuckers side by side. That's what I'm going to do. I can do that. Let's see if his story line up with what actually happened.
Reporting live from Hyper Clubhouse in Atlanta for Comedy Hype News, I'm John Alba. Last week, we reported news of a female comedian, Cristina Payne, accusing Corey Holcomb of being a woman beater after allegedly hitting her. According to Payne, the alleged incident would occur outside of the Hollywood Improv in Los Angeles after a roasting session, where Holcomb hit her after becoming upset. Well, in the first episode of the Corey Holcomb 5150 show since the incident, Holcomb has now took to his YouTube audience in order to clear the air. During the episode, Holcomb would claim the incident didn't happen and would go on to call Payne a liar.
That's what I am so glad that there is a video in front of the Improv. I am going to prove that a crazy bitch who intentionally wanted to have smoke with me is going around putting out all kind of ugly shit about me.
Holcomb would then bring in several witnesses, including fellow comedians Corey Sherrill and Katrina Harris, onto his show to try to discredit Payne's story and character. Now, it appears as though there was a physical altercation between several men outside of the Hollywood Improv, in which Holcomb and Payne's husband were allegedly involved.
At the Improv is the main one that I wanted to ask you about. Didn't I tell her what we found out now to be her husband? Hey man, come get your bitch. Did I say that?
And he tried to, and she did too.
It's on video that she tried to. Cause this bitch talking.
We ain't see none of that. Did any of y'all see what he talking about? Why is this fuck nigga up here lying for this nigga, bro? You just threw away your whole career.
About a video where I'm a woman beater, but we gonna see. I got that bitch out my face. Let that bitch get to talking. That bitch is gonna get caught up in a lot of lies today. What'd you say? What'd you say?
I hate it for her. It's just a bad representation of women. It's a bad representation of our culture. It's a bad reputation for comics. And it's her. She the common denominator with everybody.
Now, both Katrina and Corey would say,
This shit sad because they was there, y'all. The fact that they was sitting right there and that he can get a woman and a man that was sitting right here watching this event that we're watching with our own two eyes right now. And they sitting there telling that lie and covering up with this go along, get along shit. This man put his hands on that woman. That woman was, nigga, you got two people in between you. And they lied the whole time, bro. And then the people that seen it comes up to just add on to it. And then they help Corey instead of helping the man who's defending his wife. That's amazing. That's coward shit, though. If you would have walked up on her nigga and say, hey, your bitch talking shit, I'm about to beat your nigga ass. Now that I could have said that, I would have like, all right, that nigga Corey, yeah, he like that. He who he say he is. Cause that's what type of nigga I thought he was. You know what I'm saying? If you real, that's what you'll do. If you want to be a real nigga or whatever the fuck you want to be, you got a broad out here talking all type of shit and she with her nigga. You be like, you know what? I ain't gonna beat your ass, bitch. But tell your bitch ass nigga to come over here. Y'all heard me that night when that white lady was talking that crazy shit. Y'all remember when that white lady was talking? Did I go put my hands on the white lady? What I told her? I said, hey, bring your bitch ass husband out here. That's what I told her. That's real man shit. Cause what her husband said something. I said, hey, you better come get your bitch. Cause I'm gonna beat your ass about it. You know what I'm saying? You better tell her to shut the fuck up. She out here talking that shit. I'm gonna come in there and beat your ass, nigga. I ain't gonna beat her ass. That's coward shit. I know I could. Come on, bruh. Y'all see the difference? So if I had money, it'd be the same shit. I'm beating the nigga ass. I ain't trying to. If a nigga there, I can see if it's just you and her. And, you know, now I can't even see it then, but I'm just saying, like, come on, bro. It's all these niggas out here, my point. And this man always seemed to attack a woman out of nowhere. And we just seeing that pattern of that shit, though. This nigga really got a hatred for women, though, for real, for real. At first, I was just thinking it was just, you know, comedian strategy. But this boy here really, you know what I'm saying, got some trauma for real. I believe. He ain't no man like me and you though, bro. If you still can be a man and do what the fuck this man here just did in 4K, I gotta be something else. I done leveled up. I gotta be a god or I gotta be something else. If we conflating men with dudes that do shit like that, nah, bro. We ain't in the same motherfucking category. And anybody that see anything that's okay with what the fuck that man did out there, I'm talking about in this particular situation. Don't try to move the goalpost. Don't say what somebody else went through. None of that bullshit. We watched that man. There was two people in between them two. And if this wasn't on camera, this man, he would have got away with it. He done got away with it for a year. And this man walked up. I don't care what that woman said to you. Both of y'all are comedians. If anything, you had to have a bitch around you somewhere that you could have had her go ahead. Hey, man, you know what? I got a homegirl for you. Keep talking that shit. Hey, tell such and such to come down the road real quick. I got 100 for her. Tell her to come down the road. Bitch, keep talking that shit. I'm about to have my homegirl put hands on you. Hey, beat this bitch ass for me. Ain't nothing wrong with that. So what this nigga did is he wanted it on his own hands. He wanted to do it himself. And that's coward shit. That's just in him. That was just already in him. So that video has came out, and I ain't gonna lie. That was already that might be the nail in the coffin. He was already about to. Matter of fact, before I move on to the next video, I have a video of her giving a response to this situation. So let's go pull that up. I hate to play shit off of TMZ, cause these summer bitches, you always get a goddamn copyright claim fucking with them. But fuck it, we gotta bring this story to y'all. So shout out to everybody who donated, cause this is why I'll say fuck it. We gotta make sure we cover the story. So this is when it happened, y'all, and I missed this. I'll admit that I didn't see it.
There is a video that seems to support at least the fact that you were punched by Corey.
It is hard even seeing that right now, seeing that playback and having to relive all of this all over again.
And like you said, this is a year ago, so let me see when this video got dropped. Oh, so this video got dropped 2 hours ago, y'all. So shout out TMZ. This video just got dropped 2 hours ago. So this is her responding after she just seen this video again.
But it's like almost like what?
I mean, what I'm asking is, are you going to pursue legal action again? The cops.
Again? Hold on, so she pursued legal action? I wonder what happened. And why he didn't go to jail. Because, I mean, if it's on camera.
We felt it was like a stalemate when it happened because they had no video. Now they got video. So I'm wondering, are you over it or are you going to pursue this in court?
And ain't that weird? How the cops didn't have the video back then, but they got the video now. Now, that's some strange shit. That's some strange shit. I don't know if Anton, you know what I'm saying, had a part of that. How the video got hid up until now.
I feel like it's
What's the difficult? What's making this so difficult, Cristina?
And see, to keep it all the way 100, y'all. To keep it all the way 100. I kind of feel bad. I feel really bad for her because I know that she probably, when the shit happened, she probably faced a lot of backlash to, you know what I'm saying, get the fuck on. Hey, go on now. Don't say nothing about it. Because we see how the nigga do. The nigga do like them Browns. They start threatening women, start harassing them, all that shit. That's why them niggas like each other. I don't care if she is. Shit. Don't deserve, I don't care how much shit that lady was talking. She didn't deserve no big ass 250 plus nigga go out there and punch her in the face. Or mush her in the face. That was just as bad as a punch. He could have found any bitch to go beat her ass. All them people out there, a bitch would have took 100 or 2 to beat her ass. That nigga just dumb to me. And a coward.
To go forward with it.
Definitely blackballed her. Definitely blackballed her. And that's probably the hardest part. And she probably couldn't get in those shows. Because like, oh, she gonna be a problem.
I feel like Corey's like threatened or tried to silence me, or like where it's like I've been in fear for my life, literally. Not able to leave the house sometimes, and so I
believe her. Especially if she stay out there in LA. I believe her. Probably when she want to go do a show and shit, she gonna have to have, you know, a whole gang of niggas. Because most likely the nigga running with a gang. See, you know, a lot of gang niggas, they like to bully the civilians. You know what I'm saying? One thing about traveling alone and stuff and not being a part of that shit, them niggas, when they join the gangs and shit, now they got the advantage over you. Because now you can't enjoy the peace of going out alone. You got to worry about a gang of niggas. But one of them niggas see you alone, one-on-one, it ain't nothing. 5 cowards for one real nigga. Yeah, she definitely probably from LA. I believe her. Y'all know I'm hard on motherfuckers. I don't believe just anybody. Like, you can tell when it's real and when it's bullshit. And being that we just saw the video, and she wasn't even trying to fight the nigga back. She let her man try to fight. It looked like his crew pulled the dude off. I don't know if they threw some punches or anything like that. But I believe her when she said the nigga was like, I got a gun on me and all that, because we done seen how Corey been acting. Now, that's cool to act like that with a nigga. That's cool. When he ran up at Anton's face, I'm like, all right, even though, you know what I'm saying, you ain't buck off because y'all, you know, but it is what it is. I don't promote violence. So I didn't, you know what I'm saying, I was giving him a pass on that. But now to see how quick you was to put your hand on that woman, now I'm like, nigga, why the fuck you didn't put your hand on Anton that quick? You was quick to put your hand on this woman. She said something you didn't like, nigga, you went straight up to her, put your hand on her. So by those rules, because I was giving him a pass of not rolling straight up on Anton, putting a hand on him, because I'm like, okay, you restrained yourself. Men should be able to restrain themselves. And I agree, Triple S. Nobody cared what she was saying until this video came out. And if he wasn't just attached to this viral moment, nobody probably would have still cared because everybody felt like he wasn't big enough in our room anyway. But now that they're viral, this is the perfect time for whoever the fuck put this out there and say, hey, we just seen this nigga quick to not smack the shit out of a nigga, and a lot of us gave us a pass for that and say, well, yeah, nigga violated you. Hey, you showed some restraint because you got to make business decisions. Oh, he might not be in the gang, but that nigga paying. So we gave him a pass, like, okay, he had to make a business decision maybe. Maybe, you know, hey, the nigga ain't say it again, he ain't say it again. But to see that whatever that woman said, nigga, you went straight up there and put your hand on her. Nah, bro, I can't respect that. I can't respect that. That's whole nigga shit. Yeah, see, Anton gonna fight a whole different type of battle. See, this, and I'm glad to see what this nigga about to do, cause I know what he about to do, and we about to go over that. I know what Anton about to do. He spoke a whole bunch of the language that Corey ain't gonna want no part of, cause nigga, you're dead to the wrong. And whatever white man you work for, Anton that shit about to be the 90-10 show. Anton got 90% and Corey got 1%, and whoever the white man that he worked for got the other 9%, or the Asian. Exactly. He's not actually a member, but you know, out there you surrounded by them because they pretty much extorting you. You got to pay for their protection, and if you feeding niggas, whether they in the gang or not, when you feed niggas, niggas gonna have your back. But see, that shit only work when it's just niggas. It don't work with them white folks. Why you think Anton was able to walk out of that bitch how he wanted to? They don't play with them white folks. And hell, I could even get to the 7-foot coon. Why you think he could walk around there like he was doing? He went straight to the motherfucking game patrol. Go straight to the police. Shit. I don't blame you if you're a civilian. But see, Corey from the street, so he didn't want to go that route, so he has to be surrounded by the gang members. Either you got to be surrounded by the gang members or you're going to have the police with you. There ain't no in between because you're going to be outnumbered. Only motherfucker they scared of is the police. So either they'll shame the shit out you for having the police around you, or you don't care, which Anton don't care. He not putting off an image that I'm too street to have police with me. The niggas that do that, they can go out there and do whatever the fuck they want to, because them niggas ain't fucking with the police. Why you think them niggas don't fuck with Poetic Flacco like that? They hate that shit that Poetic Flacco be saying about the gang culture and all that shit, and when he be reporting gang business. Why you think they don't fuck with Adam 22? All in these folks' business. Talking to however the fuck they want to. Because they don't live by the same code. Niggas done trick niggas into not protecting themselves. You goddamn right you need the police when you got a gang of niggas goddamn trying to gang up on you. Shit. And you ain't part of their gang? The fuck you talking about? I ain't about to let, if I go out to LA right now and Earz done, you know what I'm saying, I got some good shit going on or whatever, some legit shit, nigga, I'm calling up the police. Nigga, escort me. The fuck is you talking about? Nigga, man, fuck these streets is a myth. Fucking streets is a myth. Niggas make rules to extort you. Don't call the police when I rob the shit out you. Nigga, if I kill your mama, nigga, you supposed to be a real nigga. Don't get me locked up. The fuck? You gotta be fucked up, man. You scared of everybody but the white man? I mean, you a beast to everybody but the white man? Nah, man. Fuck that shit. Y'all niggas crazy. That's how you should think as a civilian. Now, if you affiliated, that's a different story. Yeah, they say the building, the studio he shoots his show from, part of the affiliation. I can imagine that. You say that's snitching? No, snitching is when you're committing a crime with somebody and you tell on them. If I'm not committing a crime with you, I can't be snitching. If me and you ain't gang members, we can't be snitches. We're civilians. You pay taxes. The fuck? I get extorted by the goddamn government. The government, I pay these motherfuckers handsomely out of my check every fucking week. Right? I pay my gang. So nigga, when I need them to slide, even though most of the time they slide on me, but shit. Hell, if I need them to slide for me, hell, I might as well maximize that. Unless I'm in the streets. Now, if I'm in the streets, like I say, that's a different story. Even if I'm out here doing any kind of wrong. I'm putting myself in the situation of, but if I'm not a part of any kind of gang, say me and Iceberg, we out there in LA, right? And me and Iceberg decide to scam some niggas. You know what I'm saying? And we get back to where we at, we get back across the country and we get caught. If I don't tell on Iceberg, I'm not snitching. But say me and Iceberg go out there and we minding our business, we just chilling at a club or something, and we get robbed. Hell yeah, we supposed to report it because we wasn't doing shit wrong. We gonna put the police on your motherfucking ass. We want your ass prosecuted to the max extent. You know what I'm saying? That ain't snitching. We was minding our damn business. Now, me and Iceberg went and we fucked around and beat somebody down and had to pop somebody and we made it back to the east side and nobody know about it, but we get questioned about it. If I say something then, now I'm on snitching. But if me and him don't say nothing, we ain't no game, we ain't snitching on each other. We committed the crime together, but we ain't telling on each other. So we ain't snitching. See, y'all done forgot the rules of the shit. Y'all never knew the rules of it. That's the rules. If you're committing a crime with somebody, you ain't supposed to tell on them. But if somebody committing a crime against you and you're a civilian, now if somebody commit a crime against you and you're in the game, no, you're supposed to not say nothing. You're supposed to get it back in blood. Well, I seen some old people that don't even know the game like that. They just think that even if you just say something like, your grandma's house just got broke in, you ain't supposed to call the police just because you're a gang member? Now in the streets, if you a street nigga and you know that a nigga over there that did it or whatever, but your grandma still supposed to call her. They done changed the rules of the game. But anyway, let me get back to this video.
I know you say you're in fear for your life. We mentioned the fact that he got a restraining order against you.
We have a restraining order against each.
Say what? What type of nigga punch a woman in the face and then go get a restraining order against her? And this showed you how crooked the cops must be in wherever he was. In LA or wherever this happened at. They must have paid the police off, bro. This is the worst police investigation I've ever seen in my life. We ain't seen this to a year later. This man got a restraining order on her.
And you have one against him as well. Since
because
then,
he brought the liars to court and confused the judge, and we didn't have the video yet. So we literally got the video the day after court. Literally.
Wow. Talking about the devil working with you. Because y'all know the devil make moves, y'all. Y'all know the devil will make some moves for you. Y'all think everything that happened, oh yeah, that was God. Well, yeah, okay. Yeah, the devil take care of his motherfuckers too. But see, he coming to collect now. Oh, Corey, you done been out there with the city of angels, huh? I see. Just like that other nigga. See, he thought what happens in the dark always come to light. Because I don't think nobody think that Corey is that talented as far as like having a successful show. You know, the show is okay. Don't get me wrong. But let's keep it real. If he didn't have the producers and all the people who pulling the strings from the background, Corey would be another Kwame Brown. Let's just keep it 100. He'll be a nigga on YouTube trying to work StreamYard. He got a bunch of meat beaters on his side. A bunch of yes men that'll, you know, say whatever you want to or whatever. They'll do a whole bunch of disgusting shit. Dox people kids, talk about dead. Do all the, you know what I'm saying, shit or whatever. Do got some celebrity friends, so of course they're gonna coordinate up because they working with the same devil. He probably got a little legal protection now. They got away with this little shit, but this is about to bust his head wide open.
So I never went back to pursue like, oh, let me get an appeal or nothing like that. Like my attorney literally kind of gave up after she was getting defamed in her character and everything. You can see on his podcast how horrible he would speak about me and her. And literally it's horrible, like the way he treats women, the way he talks about us, and then to the point where it's like, really, like you're gonna hit me because I'm telling you about God and like.
All right, you're doing a little too much now. Now you're talking about God. I don't think you were talking about God in that parking lot. You probably was. I don't know. The argument might have started, because we know a lot of arguments start over religion or relationships or politics. But, I mean, I can't say what it started about, but I ain't gonna lie, that's kind of seemed like she just reached a little bit, just a little bit, you know what I'm saying? I was just talking about God. He just came and mushed that butt, girl, yeah. Hey, that's a story to take in court. You good, go, yeah, take that. Yeah, if I was part of the jury, you got me, girl. Whatever she asking for a judge, let her get that. She was just out there talking about God, and he just went up here, girl, you can't be talking about the Lord in front of me. But that's what the devil will do, though. Because she might be right, though. I'm just, y'all know I'm just having a little fun with it. But that's, sometimes when you have a light in you, it will aggravate somebody's darkness. And that's all we seen it in the video. Something she said, her presence aggravated his darkness.
You need to change your ways, and it's just horrible. Like and then I'm just disappointed in how nothing was done. And I went back to the police station like so many times, and the LA fires were the excuse every time, or no detectives were ever available, ever.
I can imagine all the detectives out there trying to figure out these gangs and shit, and half of them are gangbangers. Like you say, the LA fires, the riots, you had Trump out there motherfucking bringing the National Guard. Like, the whole fucking country is in chaos right now. They don't give a fuck about a nigga just punching a woman in the face. I mean, as sad as that sound, it just happened in the wrong area. And if you can't get somebody right then where it happened, yeah, they will ignore it. Especially when it's, colored people. And not justifying any of this. I'm just calling out the real. Yeah. Sealer, that sound about right. He said, "What you looking at, bitch?" She said, "I'm chosen. Don't mess with me." Bam. That's when. Yeah, that's all it takes for that dark side to get triggered, just to see the light in somebody.
Some reason.
Well, but the video changes things. I mean, when it's just your word against his word, it's a stalemate. Now you have the video, so that's why and if you don't want to answer, I'll respect that and back off. But that's why I'm wondering, are you going to go back to the police now, especially since you have mutual restraining orders? And are you going to say, look at this?
Yeah, who needs the restraining order? I'm the one who's getting punched.
Well, Harvey, what?
Only thing about it though, the pressure gonna turn up on him. But see, she might can get more support now. See, back then she how everything probably unfolded and the timing and everything, but I'm pretty sure some real gangsters gonna reach out and say, man, you know what? We gonna have your back. We think this a real fuck nigga. Oh, okay. She said the exact same thing a year ago.
What would you advise?
Oh, I don't want to do that. Because no.
How the fuck y'all don't want to do that, but y'all got all the answers? She said, what would you advise? I don't want to do that. Well, why you asking me what my fuck plan gonna be?
No, because, I'm not going, I don't know all the facts. And I will tell you this. The one question I really do have is, and I don't think there's any justification for what he did, because all you're doing when we see the video is talking back and forth.
Roasting, and that's what happens in front of the Improv every Monday for the past 30 years. And we stand out there and roast, but everybody knows in the hood, whoever wants to fight or cry first loses.
And that's a fact. You know you lost the roast when a nigga start inviting you to their penis. When somebody want to fight, put their hands on you. Somebody want to go talk about the dead, or you know what I'm saying? You know.
And he literally lost it.
Well, now he said that you went after him first, and it's not seen in the video.
All right, look.
Oh, man, he trying to pull that. Man, y'all ain't see the other video. It's another video where she came and put her hands on me first. And that's why I was standing over there, and you know what I'm saying? And that's why I had to walk up to her, because she had put her hands on me earlier. I wanted to get my get back. Man, I should have figured that was going to be his next move. There's another video. There's another part y'all didn't see. There's another part y'all ain't see. Man, stop, bro. What we said about that narcissist? Hold on, let's pull that video real quick. What was said?
How do you... A narcissist won't fight for their children. They'll fight for control, attention, and the appearance of being involved. They care more about impressing strangers than showing up for their own family. And they work hard to seem perfect to everyone else and get angry at you for ruining that image by simply telling the truth about what they said and did. A narcissist will avoid accountability at all cost, but they'll provoke you just to use your reaction as a distraction from their actions. And the worst part, the world applauds their performance while you're left cleaning up the damage they cause behind closed doors. A narcissist will...
Oh, okay. And that she was the victim of some shit like that. That was crazy. We know that happens a lot over here. They hope they can beat you down so bad where you just go hide in the hole and they could get a quick victory. Niggas don't expect you to be with the shit. Yeah. They don't expect you to punch back.
Actually wrote in his restraining orders that you put hands on him
But
before this video started.
First, so of course he has to like create some crazy story, but basically at the end of the day, he put his hands on me and I didn't do anything to him. Nothing. But also what that video is not showing is the minutes before that. That video really needs to start from when I walk out there initially instead of right cut right there.
God damn, why? Now you done fucked up now. You should have just waited for that. Because, see, this is where he's going to make it like when you walked out. Still, we can't say, like, you could tell there was not, like, a physical altercation because she ain't trying to get at him. She's actually backing up. But I would have liked to see that without her, mentioning it. Because I think he's going to use that as a scapegoat. But, I could be wrong. I'm wrong a lot.
Because there's a gun involved that he passed off to another female comedian and was like, oh, put that up for me before he hit me. So literally, I am fighting with my mouth for my life, roasting this dude, but in the name of Jesus, okay? So I literally said, like, leave me alone. Like, you didn't learn from the last time you tried to, say, he said, I'm a super sock this B. That's what he said initially 6 months prior to that hit. So he finally did what he had been saying he was going to do. He threatened me in June of 2024, before this hit happened, in December of 2024. And there's witnesses for that as well. So that's why.
Cristina, what's at the...
Yeah, it's over for you, Corey. And we ain't even get into the other part where you done fucked up by posting this man kids and shit, this man daughter. Because we ain't even got into that yet, y'all. Y'all ain't got shit to do y'all? Because it is going to be here for a minute. We ain't even got into that part. Damn, boy. All this shit hitting in 1 week. When y'all think Kwame gonna abandon ship, y'all? Y'all think Kwame gonna let Corey come on his panel when Corey on his way down? Yeah, Corey let Kwame come on his show on the way up. Y'all think Kwame gonna let Corey be coming on this show? Go ahead and join the Bus Life gang. Might as well, you got a sex offender over there, a child beater. Might as well get you a good woman beater that can tell jokes along with TJ. Then Dildo D started talking shit about Corey, and they can roast each other back. You know what I'm saying? He'll fit right in with Bus Life, in my opinion.
What started back in June? What started this beef between you? Was it just a roasting that somebody that...
Well, he literally jumped into a conversation I was having with another comedian, and we were having this conversation with that comedian because of what he was doing to another female comedian, making her uncomfortable. So
he, just like Kwame, he likes to back men who like to disrespect and violate women. He likes to protect men who like to violate women. What did I tell y'all that was called? Somebody put it in the chat. And I'm gonna show y'all a white man that used this same phrase describing Andrew Tate, Nick Fuentes, and y'all, if y'all know of the little situation that just happened with Andrew Tate, Nick Fuentes, and Sneeko and Myron Gaines, where they went out to the club in Miami and they was singing the Hail Hitler song in the club, and then on the way to the club, and the Jewish people down there in Miami got mad, even the mayor and all them, and they're trying to cancel them boys. Trying to cancel Sneeko and Myron Gaines or whatever. But when I seen a content creator reacting to them, and he described their behavior as homoerotic behavior. And when I heard him say that, I said, I said it in the right I described that shit the right fucking way. Because when I read the word, when I first seen the word, and I read the definition, I said, yeah, this describes how these niggas, they so in love with each other masculinity and they hate women. And these niggas sit around each other, admiring each other and complimenting and loving on each other and, you know what I'm saying, aroused by each other and shit, while they hate women and shit and act like women are the worst thing in the world. And they really like each other. I ain't say they'll do something sexually. They're just homoerotic. They get aroused off of each other's masculinity. And that's what you see out of, you know, that night of the with Andrew Tate and all them, because they're like the white version of Kwame Brown now. You know what I'm saying? We've seen a lot of these homoerotic men. They're more aroused about other men's masculinity than they are. They spend their whole fucking life telling men how manly and how manly. Man, if you're a man, if a man, they know what they want in a man. And the women be like, huh? That's what you want in a man. I ain't what I want. These niggas be describing what they want in a man and telling the women that that's what they should be wanting. And the women be like, what? Nah, bro, I can agree with some of that shit, but nah, nigga. Oh, shit. But yeah, man, y'all seen them niggas, man. Y'all seen them niggas.
When that guy went off and, you know, I clown him to silence, but later he's my friend, so I'm like leaving. I'm like, all right, so I'm gonna see you tomorrow, friend, you know, on some, like, but he literally was on silence and then stood over by Corey Holcomb, and then Corey Holcomb goes, he ain't gotta say shit to you, bitch. And he jumps in my conversation with my friend. So that's how that whole thing started that way in, like.
How many niggas, and niggas only do that when they're around famous niggas or when they're around a nigga that got money. You know what I mean? If you ever been a nigga with money, even if it's just, you know what I'm saying, hood money, right? Niggas will do whatever the fuck you want them to. For real. I learned that at an early age because as y'all seen, everybody that they done tried to bring up here thinking that they gonna talk bad about me, what them niggas say? That nigga, Craig, was the first nigga I seen around my age that was getting money. He was getting money early. And I realized that niggas in the hood that are broken than you, it don't matter. Anybody broken than you most likely do whatever the fuck you need them to do. They'll turn into a soldier, especially at a young age. And the older you get, the more you start realizing how much you can control the younger niggas, you know what I'm saying, that want to be like you. Then it becomes up to you if you're going to use that control for positive or negative.
June of 2024, but there's history going back from like 12, 15 years ago on my radio show.
So you had said a few minutes ago that the video, you saw that you got the video just a day after the court hearing for the restraining order.
Yes.
So you have this video. Do you have the longer version where you see somebody brandishing a gun?
Well, that's the thing, is that it was literally sent to my attorney where it's cut right, like, after he were to pass it off or something.
Oh, somebody kind of trying to snitch, but they don't want to snitch. I smell like I smell a white 100 coming around the corner somewhere. That video is out there. It just ain't been enough paid for it. You ain't paid enough for a nigga to go to jail like that. Cause they gotta go by gang codes and shit. That's what I just sense out of that. This ain't a law-abiding citizen that just sent that video. That's why they had it. So probably as soon as Corey did that, right, those gang members went and got that video. So it's known who got the video, but it ain't been paid enough to put that much out there. So every time I'd have paid that down payment just to show him punching a woman, that's enough. But showing the gun being passed out, that's a whole different kind of story. You know what I mean? But this sounds like, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I've been in Clubhouse long enough to know how these games about to start playing. I already know what's about to happen in this situation. Y'all just stay tuned. I tell you that much. Hey, Corey, boy, you gonna have to come up with some money real fast. Yeah, you about to have to. I don't know how much your show's going for, but yeah, you about to have a problem selling a lot of tickets, but you gonna have to get the fuck up out of LA real fast, in my opinion. Yeah.
Something like that. So it's like they're not showing the whole video, and that's what I'm saying. We need the whole video, like from the front when I walk out there initially, like 12:35 or something when I had to, and I was waiting for my.
And to be honest, I think the only reason they don't want to show the whole video because it's going to show a lot more people than Corey. And that's the problem. Whoever he handed that gun out to, whoever was holding Corey down as far as security and all that stuff like that, everybody can be liable by allowing him to, you know what I'm saying, to do what he did. Or if somebody else was seen, you know, assisting, you know, some funny business. So it's bigger than just her. There's other people that can be prosecuted within this. The shit could lead to some kind of RICO or some shit. No telling. You don't know what can, you know, what kind of domino effect that comes from this.
My car to pull up. My car was arriving soon or whatever.
All right.
It's like that was only a matter of like 8 minutes or something like that of time, but they're literally showing right at the 3-minute mark or something like that, and
Right.
not the whole complete video. But
We got
after, if you look back towards the end, you'll see that that person goes back to go get wherever she hit it from, and you know what I'm saying? So.
And see, this is how you could tell the police got something to do with this, in my opinion. Because